this part of the year? Are you noticing any slowdown?
Starting to dip now a little bit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, next weekend's probably your last hurrah, right? Up there, really, Labor
Yes.
Day, or, for tourists and things like that?
For sure. It'll be interesting to see what, I was reading something where they said internet speed has taken a big hit because of so many schools coming back online virtually.
I had a Zoom session bomb on me yesterday a couple times, and I'm like, those little bastards are back in class. You could tell that because the bandwidth on Zoom was brutal yesterday.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, we know what those are.
Yep. Go to secondary vendor. Under. That might help you a little bit, right? On some of these, if there's an alternate vendor populated.
Yes.
Let's narrow this down to stuff that's only discontinued. Store closeout. Kind of shorten the pool for you, and this will be your homework. A lot of these are showing underneath on here. Is there anything else that would help you with it? We got data last sale, data last receipt, our codes, a secondary vendor, any kind of alternate vendor, year-to-date units. Do you want me to filter in here to take the stuff out that you don't have a data last? Well, there's nothing in location 2 on some of these items up here. No, wait, these are all live items. Hold on, I'm looking at this the wrong way. Sorry. Here's a Y. Alright. There we go. That looks better. Okay, that looks better. You do have a lot of alternate vendors in there, though, I will say, on some of this stuff. But the dates in the receipts don't match up where they would be valid items on some of these that are showing quantity on hand. Put this over here. Any other columns that'll help you that we may be missing before we export it out?
Boy, nothing that I can think of, Matt.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't want to overload you with data, but at least this would give you visibility to who you may be ordering this from a secondary sell.
Yes.
Now, some of this stuff, too, so complicated anymore, but does any of this stuff match up with ASKUs or anything like that? Especially on the stuff that you're ordering from Hank, on the regular.
Yeah, Hank isn't going to have. Hank is, well, it does have some, but few. The one that's going to have more of the ACE crossover SKU is going to be the national numbers. Those that start with an N.
Right. But that stuff gets filled free. You don't fill through the warehouse, right? You have a rep that comes in and fills that stuff for you?
Well, we just switched from national to ACE.
Oh, gotcha. What national? Just give me the. Is that like your nuts and bolts guys, or like a Hillman type vendor?
Correct. It is more eye screws, turnbuckles, U-bolts, door hinges. It gets into the more hard door hinges and window hardware, corner braces for whatever, gates.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
How are you going to refill a majority of those items? Do you plan on ordering that stuff through the warehouse, or
Yes.
do you plan on still using your rep to place the orders for you?
No, but the national, because the national is done, so it's all switched over to ACE.
Oh, okay, it's converted already. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then. We don't even have to worry about it. All right, I think this is your homework, Tim. I mean, let's see, let's get this out. He had 1,800 items, but there's probably not many that have quantity on hand. Let me throw the filter on here for you. And then you could always play with the filters on these guys if you wanna, But I guess my recommendation would be highlight the items in a color for me that you want the quantity on hands removed from the system, and then highlight the ones in another color that you would want to potentially RCIN over because you're going to order them mainly from that retailer. Like, I know this national stuff we don't have to worry about or anything like that, but like Vanco, things like that. I mean, are you going to order directly from some of these guys?
Yeah.
Because then we could talk about converting those SKUs over to those primary vendors and kind of get you straight on that. But I'm guessing a lot of this stuff is just going to be trash. So let's do this. Rename our folder. Pops up right on the front for you. That could be found just hitting your folder, desktop, and that'll be the second folder just waiting for you.
Okay.
And then that one, that'll be our guy there. Yeah, because let's shrink out what we can. Again, just to clean that RIB file up with the stuff that's not there. And the stuff that you do want to keep, let's not throw it out. Or if you see potential in some of those items, whether they're here, let's put them on sale, or hey, they're here, let's change the primary vendor over to such and such.
Okay.
All right. What's your Friday looking like, Tim?
Doable.
Doable? Didn't sound too promising.
That's a definite maybe. Definite maybe. Is that better?
Yeah, no, that's okay. I have some Kool-Aid calls later in the afternoon, but like 11 Eastern or 11 Central, 12 Central, around there would work. You let me know what works for you.
11 would be better than 12 for me.
Okay. Yeah, just because it's the lunch hour, I imagine.
Yeah, and then I
You
lose.
don't have the coverage.
Yeah, then I lose help. Then I should be on the floor or available.
Okay. No worries. All right, I'll send you over a note for that. But yeah, take a look at that file, and then what I'm gonna do, Tim, is I'm gonna rerun the NOP report on my end, the ADW report.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look at that. We've added columns in there, which has been awesome. Mark was able to work with our IT team to add some columns in there. So there's going to be some other good data in there that we could pull and just match up with. So on top of the inventory, the mass ghost inventory wipe that we did, and then the sales that we've done for the last 2 months, that file should be much cleaner. I'm just interested to see what's left in there. And kind of what's the opportunity from some of the stuff that we knew were duds.
Okay.
But okay, all right. Well, welcome back. This project is still happening. I'm glad you enjoyed